classes today. So, chapter 1, number enumeration. Now this one is the second video for revision. So we are going to discuss about the expanded form, right? Firstly, we will discuss about expanded form. In the second time, we will discuss about the comparison of numbers, page number 15, right? So firstly, we will done the expanded form. So for you, I have done all this thing I have done for you. So you can see I have divided the digit into sections, right? You can see the sections I have given 5, 3, 2, 7. These all are known as digits. Now these all are only digits, right? So expanded form, which means we have to expand them. They are just written in the digit form. So we have to expand them just like this. Okay. When we expand in the numbers, we expand it like 1000, 100, 10, ones. As I said, when we read from the left side, and when we write from the ones, right? So when I give them a place value or a expanded form, right? 5 become 5000. You can see here 5000, and yes, 3 become 300, and yes, 20 become, this one become 20, okay, and 7 become here, right? Now I know in your mind there's so many questions why these zeros were here in an expanded form. Expanded form, which means we have to give a value to 5, to 3, to 2, to 7, right? You can see 5 here, and the after 5 there are 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. So that's why we give 3 digits to 5, which means the place value of 5 is 1000, which is right now the one of the largest one, right? In the next session, when we learn about the comparison of number, always remember, when we compare any digit with the other digit, we always start from the left. If there is 5 and the other number is 6, which one is greater? 6 one is greater, because right now 5 is very important for us, because it's one of the greatest number right now. So when we expanded it, it's become 5000, because after 5 there are 3 digits. That's why there will be a 3 0. The 0 will take places of these digits here. And when we come to 3, after the 3 you can see there are 2 digits. That's why in the place of these 2 digits we take 2 0 here. And when we come to 2, when we have to expand the 2 digit, then we can see after 2 there is only 1 digit. So we have to expand this only. We don't have to expand this with the 2. So that's why I am taking only 1 0 to here on the side of 7, right? We have done the 1000, 100, tens, right? Now come to ones. Now there is nothing, right? After 7 there is no more digits. So we will take 7 as it is. Yes, that means ones, right? So this is the number. You can see here what I have written, number. These are digits, these are numbers, which I have expanded in the number form. So when I given them name, right? 5327, they become numeration, which means a number name. Always number name given in English, right? English language. So you can see there is 5327, and when we speak it and when we read it as 5327, it's very simple. But when we classify them, we always classify them 1000, 100, tens and ones. This is the classification of our digit. Okay, comparison of numbers. Now we are going to discuss about the comparison of numbers. Okay, comparison in between what? When we compare two persons, right? There is always a 2 or 3 person when we compare it, right? If there will be a smartest person or a weaker person, we always count the good one, right? Because they having the strongest point. And just like in digit, we can see the comparison of numbers. Firstly, the comparison between digits. If there is 2 digits and there is 3 digits, which one is bigger? The 3 one is bigger, because in 2 there is only 2 fingers, in 3 there is 3 fingers, which means a 3 having a one more finger. That means 3 1 is more stronger than 2. So you can see the second example, and in the third example of the digit, you can see 1 2 3 4. This is the 4-digit number and this one is 3-digit number. So in this way we can easily find out which one is the greater and which one is the smallest. So in this way we compare them, and when we compare, this one is bigger, so the sign will move this side, which means to a greater thing. If the greater thing will be this side, the sign will be like this. Okay. So in this way we come to know that a number having more digit is always greater, right? Okay. Now comparison with the other different definition. Just like if we having 4 digit in the same manner. So how we will compare it, these digits. So always remember, in the comparison of numbers we never start from the ones. We always start from the first digit, which means if we have 4-digit number, we always start with the 1000, right? So we can see the 1000 is 1 and this is 2. So we can easily judge them, we easily compare it, because there is 1 and there is 2. So no need to compare the further things. Okay, so which one is greater in front of us? The 2510. So the greater sign will go to the 2510. So in this way we will find the greatest number. But for example, if we have something just like okay, I'm taking one example for you. You can see here on page number 15 there are some example given to you, that is 5160, and yes, the other side is 5257. Now it's going to be very interesting for you, because now we will compare the equation. You can see 5160 to compare with 5257. Firstly, they all are similar. Why? Because they all having the 4 digit, which means they are in thousands. So let's take a look. As I said, we have to start from the first digit, which means we start from the 1000. This one is 5 and yes, this one also 5. Okay. So these are same. How can we compare it? So we go to the second one. Now you can see this one is 1. Our 100 is 1 and their 100 is 2. So in this way we come to know which one is biggest by the second digit. Right. By the second digit we go through the comparison that this side is bigger than the first digit. So, for example, suppose there is 2 and there in the second thing there is also 2. Now what we have to do? We will compare it again. Like 1000, come to 1000, 5 will be here, 5 is same. 2, now 100 is 2 and there is also 2. These all are same. Now we will compare the third digit. So you can see here there is 6 and there is 5. Now we can compare by the third digit. Which one is bigger? The first one is bigger. So in this way we learn to compare our numbers. First we compare the thousands with the other number, and then if the thousands are same, but then we can compare the 100, right? If you are confusing in these numbers, you can do this like this classification, so it will be easier for you. Okay, when we compare 1000 to 1000, it will be same, then come to 100. If 100 will be same, go to tens. If the tens will be same, then go to ones and you will get your answer which one is bigger. So in this way you will find your margin answer, which means comparison of number. You will compare it. In today's class, we learn about the comparison of numbers, and yes, the expanded form of digits, and the number and numeration, the real meaning of number and numeration, how we do the numbers, names and numbers. So in this way, we learn the two things in today's class. I will give the objective type questions to solve it. But if you want to do more practice over it, you can do this exercise also at your home. This will be very beneficial to your work, right? So for example, if someone asks you that give the 3-digit number, the 3-digit bigger number, right? So this will be 999. If someone asks you to give the answer of 4-digit number, then just add 19 more. It will be the biggest number of number, right? And yes, when come to the if the is the biggest number, come to smaller. If 2-digit number, they will be 10. If the 3-digit number, it will become 100. And yes, when comes to 4-digit number, smallest, it 1000. So in this way, we done our chapter today, half of them, and tomorrow we will discuss about some successor and precessor, which is very easy to you, and you will cover all these things. So thank you, students. Okay, students, I just want to clarify that if I write 3-digit, that means 39, which means the 3 biggest term, 999. And when we go through the 4-digit number, then there will be 9999. So that's all for today. Thank you.